Hello everyone. I've been doing a thing over the last couple of weeks where I've just been having this hot bath, no cold water, no nothing, all the windows shut in the bathroom, everything's shut, just to see the sauna of the weight cutting in your own home actually works. I wouldn't advise anyone to do this. I'm going to do it. Science. Done it before. If you're not used to it, especially when it's well hot, you can get a bit lightheaded, stand up, feel like you're going to faint, and sit down pretty quick. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing this at home. I'm going to do it for you. So what I'm going to do is, before, as you can hear, the bath's running just straight hot water and it is well hot, I'm going to weigh myself before and then after. So
Thank you.
and I'll weigh myself now. Right, ladies and gents, time to see how much this piggy weighs. So again, gonna go over this before and after. As you can see there, 77.32 fat. But yeah, 77.3 kilograms, not bad. We will see what the crack is after the bath. So as it's already boiling, just no cold water, hot water. Ouch! Can't tell you the exact temperature, but fucking boiling. We'll go with that. I just want to get you some little bits of information. Obviously, why I'm doing this is when, especially in the north of England, you want to go to like the spas, places like St. Peter's centres. It can get expensive from time to time. I know I was speaking to one of my friends who goes there, and just for like a session in the sauna, it can be £8 upwards. So I know that might not seem like a lot, but when you want to do it on a regular basis and want to train yourself like athletes do, I just wanted to sort of try out these other methods that are sort of floating about online, over Instagram, Facebook. You're seeing these people doing their own weight cutting from home, and then you've got the recovery with people making their own ice baths in their own back garden, and it's a good idea because it just goes to show that you can do it from your own home and not have to fork out all these hundreds of pounds a month. And obviously, when a lot of people are going to be looking at it and saying, well, if you want to be a fighter in them sort of leagues, you're going to have to spend the money you are, but then you've got to spend that on your training. And that's what a lot of young fighters, amateur fighters who aren't getting sponsored, who find it hard to sort of get a job and work around their own training, because they don't get to choose whenever they're training. When they're somewhat younger and not as high name, you've got to go with everybody else. You've got to follow the class. You've got to follow the rest of the pack. You can't be standing out on your own up until you get to these higher levels, when you can start doing your one-to-ones and picking your slots and picking your sessions and getting everything to work around you. The everyday life just gets in the way. So yeah, that's why I want to really sort of try these sort of things a lot more, especially leading on into the future where it's building my own ice bath in the back garden, so we can get these rest and recoveries in. And I want to see how effective it is being from home and then initially going to these places and using them, and so I can get a fair review on both of them, and so everyone can have an understanding, and hopefully you can all, if it's cheap enough, if we can find ways to do it, we'll do it, and you can have a go, and then you can still go to these other places just to get that sort of relaxing luxury comfort if you can't do that from your own home. Anything basic works. Again, I'm in the bathroom, all the windows are shut, I've just got the hot tap on in the bath. I'm just going to make sure I don't put any cold water in it. I'm going to stay in for a reasonably long time, say half an hour, 45 minutes. Again, for science, I'm doing this, so you don't particularly have to do it, especially when you're on your own. This sort of stuff can get pretty dangerous. But again, with the passing out of being so hot, when your body goes over 38 degrees temperature, so it's science. I'll do it so you don't have to, but again, it's possible from doing it from your own home. You don't always have to fork out an arm and a leg.
Right. Whew. So I've lowered myself into this concoction of this Fucking absolute furnace for your pleasure. Can say it works. I've literally been in it a minute, starting to feel it. I suggest when you're in this sort of stage of getting into it, it's getting absolutely boiling, you stick a YouTube video on a Radio Tekkers of 5 rounds, or you just chill out, put some music on, do something. Cause it's, when you're doing these sort of rest and recoveries, these sort of weight cuts, it's more mind over matter than it is actual tough as fuck. So it's more a mental block more than it is a physical. So you just got to sit here for how long it takes. So I don't tend to go too stupid with it. Again, this is why I say don't do this at home if you're not with the right supervision. I only do it for about half an hour, 40 minutes at a time. And I want to take a guess, because this is why I haven't made the content video yet, is because I've done this a couple of times and I've never documented the actual weight. You see the steam? You've never documented the weight cut itself, like how much I weighed before and after. Well, that's a lie. I know how much I weigh on a daily basis from weighing myself, but generally after the bath, because I'm a big eater as well, so it's not like I'll do a full extent of it. So I'm going to try and keep it going on and documenting it from there. Obviously not the same sort of video with this weight cutting video. It's just science. Still trying to think of a name of the series yet. 5 rounds fuck about. What do you reckon? Might not be able to have the title, but a couple of letter play would be able to do that. So again, like I suggest, you just sit back, relax, and put some music on, cause I'm receding, but I'm absolutely sweating. I haven't got a bath. I'm in the bath, but actually under the water yet. It's a different circumstance. So put some music on, put a video on. Radio Tekkers, 5 rounds network, YouTube. Go subscribe. Smashed it. Whew! Look at that. Let's go. It's boiling. It's like a fucking furnace. It is well hot. Might be too hot. Might be. Tell you what, it's well hot. Promise now I haven't been under the water. This is just all sweat. It's possible to do it from home. Build yourself up to it. That's what I did. But it's what I like to do. Just chill out in the bath, 10-15 minutes, and then sit on the side. Still make it into a sauna at the end of the day. Make it work for you. Woo! That's hot. Yeah. Like I said, I've not even. No, I swear now I've not been under the water. This is just all sweat. Do you know what I mean? When you run in a sauna, hot bath, all your windows shut, you do the same. What I like to do is I like to sit in it 10, 15, 20 minutes, get out, chill out, 2-3 minutes, couple of breaths, do whatever. I don't drink when I'm in here, especially cold water, give yourself bad cramps. So I'd recommend staying away from that. So yeah, but again, another thing, it's mind over matter. That's all it is. So again, I'm just sat here. I'm absolutely boiling, but it's just all about getting to that timer you've set. So I mean, when I first started doing this, I started doing it. It's boiling that bath. Might seem like a waste to some people, but just lying in the bath for 5 minutes, lying in the bath for 10 minutes, and slowly building it up. And it's one of them, like going, like obviously along the series I want to go, and especially with the ice baths, it's going to be the same. I haven't really done them properly, so it's going to be another mind. You're going to see the full extent of the mind over matter. Well, hopefully you see it anyway, and hopefully I can get it all sorted out. But for now, let's crack on with this and get some more tunes put on and get these kilograms off. Yeah. Second breakout at bath. I am well up. This is what I mean about mind over matter. Should get to that finish line. Pushing myself now though.
So I'm going to stay in for about half an hour, 45 minutes. Getting to that 1 hour, 20 minute mark now. Everywhere's just a bowl of steam. Determination and willpower, you'll get there. It's hard, but under correct supervision, right sort of training, you'll do it. But again, warning, don't do this at home without the correct training, without the right supervision. Right, so now we're out the bath, still a little bit sweaty, getting a bit dried off. Let's see how much we weigh now. Did it work? Let's find out. So I'll step in onto the scale. $75.7, and I was 77 point whatever before we started this. So there you are, ladies and gentlemen. It works. But determination, willpower, mental side of things, that's where the harder part comes from. On to the next one. What should we do?